Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of my videos, and I wanted to build a little bit on my how did I study for the IFSC exam. And right here on my screen I have the IFSC investment funds course. This is the electronic version which you buy directly from the IFSC website. They are going to give you a paperback version of it. I don't have the paperback version with me anymore. One of my colleagues needed it, so I gave it to her. But the paperback version covers every single topic that you see here on the screen, same as the electronic version. So if you buy the electronic version, if you buy the whole package, it's around 400 something odd numbers, and you'll have 11 units, which is 11 chapters, and you can work through every single chapter by yourself. And after you finish that chapter, you take a quiz. After you finish that chapter, you take a quiz. So it's structured very well in a sense that if there's something you don't understand in that chapter and you take the quiz, you get a few questions wrong, you can go back and revisit the part that you did not do well, right? So, or you did not get. So in my opinion, the paperback is only useful if you are out and about and cannot access your computer. But for my studying, I studied after work, so I always had my computer with me, and I'm better after looking at a unit and taking a quiz, looking at a unit and taking a quiz. So the paperback does not have any quizzes or any case studies or practice exams inside. So I didn't really use the paperback that much. And here you can see if you have 11 units, and let's say one unit takes you about 2 days, it'll take you around a month to finish studying, unless you are working really fast and studying 8 hours, 10 hours a day. You could probably finish everything here within a week or two, right? So if you go to any of these, click it open, you can see there's a few lessons, and you can look at the contents, and it'll say on the top how many minutes it takes approximately to complete the unit, right? So you can skip, you can go to your lessons, it gives you a summary, it opens up every single little thing like know your client, know your product. And I'm not going to delve that deep into this because it's all really personal studying. All I can say is that every single lesson in this course may appear on the exam. So even if it's not on the practice exam, I would still recommend going through every single one of these and reviewing and getting a general grasp of it. And honestly, it's only 11 units, right? I would not recommend just looking at, oh, let's see, regulatory bodies, regulations, and it's like, oh, it's two units, 2 lessons, I'm just going to skip it, right? If you really want to have a chance, it's not a hard exam, but if you really want to be above, if you want to be above 60, at least make the effort. Please make the effort to read all the units. All right. So you also have something called case study, which is on the bottom. Now this is very unique. It's a case study and takes 45 minutes to complete. You can choose to do this part or not, but if you're already enrolled in a training program, like if you're already a banking advisor intern like I was, you can totally skip this part because your institution is going to teach you all you need to know about know your client, know your products, and match products to needs, because that's what you're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. So I just totally skip this part because that's what you do at work. You don't need to go through this case study because you're going to be doing it on the job, right? Practice exam consists of 100 questions, same thing as the as the exam. I wouldn't say the questions are exactly the same, but there are some similarities. So before you go in and take the exam, the real exam, I would 100% suggest you to take the practice exam. The practice exam, there's only one practice exam. So after you finish this practice exam here, if you want to do it again, it's just going to be the same questions. It's not a huge database of questions that you can continuously practice. It's just a one huge 100 question exam that you complete within 3 hours. It's the same thing as it's the same amount of time they give you as the exam that you take in person. All right. So if you take an exam in person, they'll also give you 3 hours. You go in and use pencils for the carding, and normally the result comes back to you pretty quick within a day or two, so you don't have to worry about that too much. If you pass, they'll let you know if you passed. If you failed, they'll let you know if you failed through email, of course. And that's pretty much all I have for the extended talk on how I study for the IFSC, and I'll see you guys in the next video.